So I'm just casually scrolling through Twitter and I came across this tweet from the boy Dokkan Assets over on Twitter. Now the question we've got here is, who do you want as the next Super Saiyan 4? First, I'll answer that question, and second, I want to make a point about this tweet. Number 1, let's answer the question. What is the next Super Saiyan 4 unit I want in Dokkan? Now if I could have anything, there's two things that I want. Number 1, I want a brand new Super Saiyan 4 Gohan from Dragon Ball Heroes. Now obviously we know we're not getting that this year, but at some point I do want a new Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. But even if we don't get that, the one we already have most likely will Easy A next year. And if they do Easy A the Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, the one that we've got right now, he could actually be really good with that damage reduction. So that answers the first question. Actually, I want to continue with this question, because there's one other Super Saiyan 4 that I want as well. The other Super Saiyan 4 that I want is a standalone LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because believe it or not, to this day, we still do not have a standalone LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and that is something we definitely need. We do have the LR transforming Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but not a standalone unit, which we definitely do need. That is one thing we need. So that answers the question. The second point that I want to make is, Super Saiyan 4 is one of my favourite transformations, and with this Dragon Ball Hero celebration, Super Saiyan 4s are about to reach the epitome of hype, and I can't wait for it. Less than 2 weeks now, and we're gonna have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta Limit Breaker and Super Saiyan 4 Broly Limit Breaker, and that's gonna be sick. My only hope is they actually make the units busted this year, and I hope the units age well. They probably won't, but I hope they do. Time will tell. I'll be cautiously optimistic is what I'll say. I'm hoping for the best and I'm preparing for the worst. And someone said here, a brand new LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta would be sick. And you're not wrong about that, to be fair. The GTA 6 of the community, of the Dokkan community, LR Kid Buu. Speaking of LRs that we don't have, a standalone LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, another LR that we don't have is LR Kid Buu. To this day, LR Kid Buu does not exist. To be honest, I don't really care. If we got this, it'd be nice, it would be nice, but I don't really care. The LR that I really want, other than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the one that I want the most, even more than that, is, as you guys know, LR Beast Gohan. I didn't even need to say that, but LR Beast Gohan would be sick. I did not get a Goku on the new banner, but I got LR Trunks and Vegeta, which I'll take. Yeah, LR Trunks and Vegeta are still, to this day, a very strong unit. They have aged well, as we expected, to be fair. LR Trunks and Vegeta were bound to age well, and not only have they aged well, their leader skill is still easily one of the best in the game, bond of parent and child, and their leader skill will continue to age well. Adult Gohan is better than future Gohan. That is a hot take. Do I agree? I could see this going either way. It's the same character. Well, I say it's the same character, but they have their differences. But I like both of them. Both of them are adult Gohans, and I am a big fan of both of them. Gohan is my favourite character. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not in the top 5 units in Dokkan. I completely agree. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is most certainly not a top 5 unit in Dokkan, although he's not too far off, and he is top 10. So he is good, but he's not a top 5. I don't even think he's a contender for top 5. Vegeta is the best fusion. Well, it's either him or Gogeta, but they are the same character, so basically the same. So I'll let you have that. Everyone here is a fraud. Okay, let's have a look. LR Vegeta Blue. No, he is not a fraud. God Goku, absolutely not. I could see why you would say the LR Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s are frauds, but to be fair to them, they are old at this point, and to be fair with how old they are, they have aged really well. So I don't think it's really fair to call them frauds either. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's hard to call him a fraud, although I suppose it depends on the content. And the Buu Saga duo, some people love them, some people hate them. But with the Blue Boys and God Goku, I don't think there is a single argument you can make to call them frauds. So if anything, Minato is the fraud, or in this situation at the very least. If you could pick any unit to be the best EZA in the game before the 7th anniversary, who would you pick? Well, speaking of Tech Gogeta, the unit over here, he's definitely high on the list. I want this guy to be a really good EZA, but the number one unit that I want to be the best EZA ever is STR Super Vegeta, because unreleased he was my favourite unit in the game. Because when he came out, not only was he the best unit in the game, he was also really fun. Whichever of these units you think is better, say something nice about the other one. I'll say something nice about both of them. Tech Goku, his leader skill is perfection, and after someone revives, he's basically in contention for the best unit in the game. With regards to God Goku, the nice things that I'll say about him is that out of all of the units in the game right now, especially the TURs, he will be the best aging unit. He will age tremendously well out of the TURs, and even compared to some of the LRs. So that's one thing that I'll say about this guy. Number 2, he's got a really good link set, and number 3, he's also got a really good leader skill. Out of the two, who's better? You could argue it either way. Personally, I would probably lean towards God Goku, but you could easily argue this either way. Alpel over on Twitter is saying that Tech Goku is better, and I can see an argument. I can definitely see the argument, but me personally, I don't know. I would probably lean towards God Goku, but again, you can easily argue that either way. Where is all the hate coming for this guy all of a sudden? I don't know. I don't know why people are... Well, actually, I think I do know. I think with LR Tech merges Zamasu, the reason people are hating on him is because most of the people that have him, me included, only have him at 55%. And at 55%, this guy, I think this guy needs dupes is what I'll say. I don't know though, because when I see gameplay of other people using him, he's very impressive. But then when I use him, after a few turns he definitely gets caught. So, I mean, he is one of the best units in the game, even at 55%. But yeah, it's a tricky one. I think he needs dupes is what I'll say to that. Physical God Goku is the best designed unit among 2023 TURs. If we're only discussing TURs, it is tough, because I think Tech Goku, this guy, God Goku, and Piccolo Jr., all of them have brilliant design. If I had to say the best design, I would go with Piccolo Jr., although to be fair, I've got a bias towards Piccolo Jr. since it's my favourite unit in the game right now. One villain has to go, you choose. Well, firstly, I'm keeping Broly. After that, I'm keeping Cooler. And then the one that I'd get rid of is either Bojack or Janemba. I don't really care about either of them, so I guess it'll be one of those two. So I'll just say that. Since it's my birthday, I'm gonna watch the 2 best anime episodes ever released. Yeah, Zoro's episode, where he went against King, was pretty sick. Like, Zoro is one of... Well, actually, Zoro is my favourite character in One Piece. And then Kenpachi is easily one of my favourite characters in Bleach. So both of these characters I'm a really big fan of. I feel like people that like one of these also like the other. So, I mean, that's fair. Let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys are looking forward to the brand new upcoming Super Saiyan 4s and you want them to be really good, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.